Welcome to the Ben Daniel Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. We've seen the Indiana Fever media campaign. Now you know. We heard Kelly Krauskopf in her introductory press conference. We don't want to talk about championship. We want to talk about championships. And what do they do in the offseason? They go out and they get a Natasha Howard, WNBA champion. They go out and they get a Dewana Bonner, WNBA champion. They go out and they get a Sophie Cunningham, a Brianna Turner, a Sydney Colson, WNBA champion. They get the cancer, they get the sack of potatoes, sorry, I had to, out of the locker room, and they bring in a fresh new group. And us fans are saying, oh, this is a roster right here. This is a squad right here. This is a championship contending team right off the bat. It's great that we say it. It's great that the front office says it. But what's going on in that locker room? Do the coaches feel this way? Do the players feel this way? Do the trainers feel that way? Well, fortunately for us, the one that matters the most, she feels that way. And I believe everybody else feels the exact same way.
Have you guys been explicit so far about wanting to win a championship this year?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
What does success then look like? I mean,
a championship.
Mm-hmm. Kayden, as a basketball fan.
Easy. Nothing more needs to be said. Nothing more needs to be asked. Have you guys talked about winning a championship this year? Yes. Explicitly, yes. We've talked about winning a championship this year. What does success look like for you as a team? Winning a championship? Absolutely. The Indiana Fever have pushed all their chips in. They've went all in on this season. They brought in big dogs, big guns, role players who can shine in their role, who can star in their role, built a team perfectly around Caitlin Clark, around Kelsey Mitchell, around Aaliyah Boston, Kelly Krauskopf, and Amber Cox. Championship is on their mind, and hearing Caitlin Clark from the top down, we need to all be in lockstep on what the goal is. 2025 WNBA championship. Not only does Caitlin Clark want to win for herself because she's a great person, she wants to win for her team as well. She wants to win for the players that have been in this league that this might be their final go at a championship ring. Let's take a look.
Like I've said this, I guess multiple times now, but really this their selflessness. And I think DB is the one that kind of stands out for me. Like, she's won championships, but she's here to provide knowledge to our young players to help us really get over that hump and be able to win. And the same goes for Sid and Tosh. But, you know, all of them are just here to kind of be that voice for us and somebody to lean on. And I really admire that because, you know, people don't always want to do that. So I think it's for us young players or for us people that have never won championships before is like leaning on them, relying on them, asking them questions. You know, we can count on them, but at the same time, like I said this earlier in my media availability a couple days ago, it's like I want to win for them. Like, seeing how selfless they are and, you know, them choosing to come here and choosing to be a part of the Fever, you know, they didn't have to do that. So I certainly want to win for them, and they deserve it. And, you know, they've been great, and they will continue to be great too.
I want to win for them, seeing how selfless they are and them coming to choose for the Fever. Folks, what they say about championship locker rooms, it's, are you willing to sacrifice for the person next to you? Are you willing to put it all on the line for the person next to you? Are you willing to take a back seat if that means the person next to you? Do you want to win for everybody in that locker room, or do you just want to win for yourself? Are you willing to actually give what it takes? Or does it sound good? Does it sound good, but we don't put that into actual practice? Caitlin Clark is putting this into practice. The Indiana Fever, hopefully, is putting this into practice. Bonner putting into folks, the more we hear Dewana Bonner talk, the more we love Dewana Bonner. She talked to Kelsey Mitchell. She talked to Caitlin Clark prior to coming here. Let's take a listen.
Think back to free agency. I know you mentioned you talked with a few players maybe before making your decision. Do you remember who you talked to and like what sorts of conversations you had?
Yeah, I talked to ABCC and Kelsey, just kind of understanding Indiana. It's different, especially last year, than what the past Fever season has been, and just with the fan base and how the organization run. And I'm a 15-year vet, so I kind of like things a certain way, and I just wanted to make sure it was a fit for me and just mixing like young and a little bit of old energy in and how it flows. So just talking to those threes and understanding what they wanted and their goals, because I came here to win, and that's what we did in Connecticut. So I kind of wanted to continue that, and that's what they wanted. So yeah, that's how I ended up here.
Was there something any of them said that really?
I came here to win. They want to win. That's all I needed to hear. She goes on to explain they've been really receptive to me being a leader, but also I've been following them a little bit too. DeWanna Bonner, she's got game. Inside, outside, three-level scorer. We know about DeWanna Bonner's game. Put it on the floor. She can shoot. She can do it all. Post up, face the basket, whatever. DeWanna Bonner, I don't think we really until the game start, we're going to appreciate the presence that he has on the court. I think that DeWanna Bonner being here in Indiana has sent a message. Same thing with Natasha Howard, has sent a message to the rest of the league. Play if you want to. Play with us if you want to. As the kids say, fuck around and find out. We're going to see a lot of the chatter going towards a certain direction simmer down because we are insulated, for lack of a better terms, by some of the most respected vets in the game. Bonner, Howard, Colson. We are ready to win. Not only did DeWanna Bonner have great things to say about her new teammates, DeWanna Bonner, she has great things to say about the new Indiana Fever fans as well.
I guess to that point, how does this kind of compare to what you are used to?
Oh man, yeah, totally different atmosphere. The support here has been just phenomenal. I really can't go anywhere. I've been here like a week and a half, and everywhere I go, it's just like we're excited for the season. You know, thank you for being here. So it's been really, really refreshing. And,
you get that on the streets?
I'm sorry?
You get that on the streets? And
yeah, everywhere I go, it's just can't even go to the grocery store without someone saying how excited they are. So it's just been really refreshing. I'm excited to be here.
Everywhere. Can't go to the grocery store. I mean, that kind of dispels a bunch of narratives that some of the dum-dums, Cheryl, some of the dum-dums, Natalie, have been saying all last season, but we expect dum-dums to be dum-dums. DeWanna, we welcome you. We're glad that you're here. Welcome to the Fever fandom. Welcome to Fever fandom. And it wasn't only DeWanna Bonner, who I said is a vet that we're going to be leaning on, that a vet is going to be having an impact, a presence on the court. Natasha Howard won as well. She has nothing but nice things to say about Caitlin Clark and her leadership. Let's take a listen here, shall we?
Absolutely. But like those players actually helped me a lot. You know, playing with them. And, it's just, to be honest, it actually feels good. It actually feels good to be playing with Kayden, a true point guard that actually ready to learn even more. And you know, just being able to, you know, read off of her, see what she like and see what I like and things like that. So it's been really good to actually, you know, be next to her and actually learn, and she learning what I like, and also just communicating and just keep talking on the things that we need to fix and what we don't need to fix.
Keep talking, keep communicating, things that we do need to fix, things that we don't need to fix. She's comparing Caitlin Clark to some of the all-time greats already. It's crazy. If you sniff, you know greatness when you see it. You know greatness when you smell it, right? Sometimes you don't gotta see, you don't gotta taste that shit. Sometimes you just see a meal and you're like, oh, I know this is gonna taste good. You smell it, oh, I know this is gonna be a great meal.
To like some of those all-time greats that you've heard before?
I see it already in practice. Like she's talking to us in the huddles and stuff. I feel like it's natural to her because she did it at Iowa for the 4 years when she was at Iowa. So I feel like she's gonna be in that category with the Sue Bird, the Diana Taurasi's and stuff like that. So she's gonna be a really good point guard in years to come.
Sue Bird, Diana Taurasi's, only getting mentioned with the greats. Only getting mentioned with the greats, folks. The Indiana Fever chips on the table. We want that ring. We want that ring. Sophie Cunningham spoke about it. Sydney Colson spoke about it. Like, we want that ring. Stephanie, we want that ring. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I appreciate all the support. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. We'll see you next time, and as always, take it easy.